I'm happy that we're doing something positive and joyful, because I'm so beset by anger at the moment. I don't know what to do with it. I can't bear what this government's doing. I cannot understand why they make the decisions they make. I feel like they got together and went, hey, why don't we set up a 1980s tribute government? Thank you. I've got all the gear. What gear is that? Contempt for the poor? Neon? That's the 80s, right? Hey, also, as well, it's fun. Oh, I fucked it. No, I amended it. Thank you, you're very welcome. I also hate the fact that Tories prey on the fact that they're trying to tire us out and make us angry. They basically want us to be like, oh, privatise whatever you want, I'm tired, right? And I think anger's not helpful, because David Cameron has the gall to come out in the press 3 months ago and be like, problem with lefties is they've got no sense of humour. Which is a bit like kicking a cat almost to death and then being like, why won't this cat play with this ball of wool? Those cats were supposed to be cool. This cat's a prick. It's like the prime ministerial equivalent of going, hey, why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? I'm not, you're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're hitting yourself. Stop it. I don't like it. Stop. Ah. Ah. And when I wrote this, I thought it'd be like a cool bit of performance art, you know? If anything, I've got a bruise that never heals. And I have to hit myself properly, otherwise you won't think I'm committed to the joke. And then I thought, oh yeah, it's cool, it's like I'm having a breakdown, but it is possible I'm definitely having a breakdown. And then I tried to do like a theatrical thing where you go like, it just means I've got 2 bruises. That's so much harder to explain, you know? Like, I walked into a door, he beats me, help me! And also, I think it's affecting my short-term memory, because I can never remember performing this joke. And I think it's affecting my short-term memory. Come on! Thank you. And I do have a good sense of humour anyway. I have a very good sense of humour, thank you very much. GSOH, thank you very much. If David Cameron thinks I don't have a good sense of humour, he should come round my house and look at any picture of him in the newspaper, and he will see that on the face I have drawn a giant spunking cock. Good sense of humour. GSOH. GLMAO, rufflecopters, young people. Bebo, right? I know you guys. Also, I've never done a gig explicitly in front of Big Ben before. I just want to do this. Bit of fun. Just a bit of fun. Also, calling out members of Parliament explicitly. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a shout out to a particular MP that I despise, and I'd like you all to shout afterwards, you're definitely a twat, okay? Alright. Hey! 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 Because they're going to come out the window in a minute. Hey! 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 Hey, Nadine Dorries! You're definitely a twat! Yeah, stop trying to fuck with women's right to choose. Stop being so weird on Newsnight and that! Can I say, what I've learned in the last year is that the big political TV shows have far too low standards as to who they invite on. In the last year, I have been asked to go on Question Time twice. As the chairman. Okay, that's not true. I was asked to go on it, and both times I was like, get someone proper, you idiot! What am I going to do? Oh, what do you think about this? I like swimming. What do you think of the Tories? They're cunts! Oh no, there's a child! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's 2! If there's 2, it's fine.
They've got to learn!
They've got to learn that the Tories are fucking cunts. I'm sorry. listen, the thing is, I love to swear, that is true, but it's not that I'm not well informed, right? I am well informed. I'm more informed about politics now than I've ever been. To the extent that if I have conversations about politics with people, they'll be like, can you believe what Andrew Lansley said? And I'll be like, well, it's nothing if you consider what he said 6 months ago. And they're like, how do you know? And I'm like, I follow a lot of people on Twitter and I don't have a job. Thank you. It's like, I feel like I might as well have not bothered. Like, if you'd asked me before they got in, what is your opinion of the Tories, I would have probably brought out the C-bomb, right? But now, I've done all that reading and my opinion hasn't changed at all. Right? If anything, I think these people are maniacal in their stupidity and completely reprehensible.
Yeah.
And that was thank you. That was so much reading now. I could have just been banging athletes 24/7, 364. Everyone takes Christmas off, right? Also, this is the main thing I wanted to say. The people I really idolise are the 1945 Labour government. I think they're the only vaguely socialist government we've ever had. And what they did when... Yeah, man! I'm the person that governs ghost, man! And the thing is, what they did when they set up the NHS, what they did when they nationalised things was they said, private companies are fucking people over and we don't want it anymore. We don't want their profit at everyone else's loss. We want some things that are public services. There are some things that are bigger and better than money. And so going back on them, it's not progressive. I hate the way that they use the language of the left, like they're saying this is progressive. It's not progressive, it's only progressive insofar as we are all progressing towards an apocalypse of injustice. And then also, yes, it's definitely progressive in that context. And that's the thing, right? If we go back on them, that was 70 years ago. We're not better than them. If we go back on them, we're worse than they were. And they didn't even have the Internet Movie Database. If they wanted to find out who was in a film, they just had to sit around speculating like cavemen. Oh, was Betty Davis in that? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think she was. Oh, I'm not sure. Message from the future, you prick. She was! Thank you, IMDb. Listen, before I go, I'd like to give a big shout out to somebody very, very special who's here on the bridge. She's just standing there. Her name's Shirley, and she's the person who did the video. I think we should be proud and inspired by the generation of people who fought for public services. And I don't give a fuck what the result is with the bill. I would never stop fighting this. I'm going to be alive for like 50 more, well, probably 100 more years, because I'm very fit. I do a lot of sport. And the fact of the matter is, I think the first step to all of this, their vision of the future is all about economics. It's all about getting money for yourself at the expense of everyone else. But that is not my future, and I never want it to be. It's not a question of right or wrong anymore. It's not a question of, oh, we'll agree to disagree. It's more than that. They're harming people and they will kill people, and we have to fight it. Right, when it comes down to it, I got distracted by the whizzing of the bike. I'm a clown and I'm out of my depth. But when it comes to... it's still whizzing, but it's, you know, it's a catch-22, no whizzing, no amplification thing. Yeah, this is it. It's not a disagreement anymore, it's resistance. I don't want to be part of that, right? And the first thing you have to remember is let yourself believe that society could be run differently, because it is in other countries and it could be here, right? Let yourself believe that the future could be something that we control and that we make. And once you've let yourself believe that, say it out loud, defiantly to everyone. Fuck Tories. Argue with Tories everywhere you can, because they are wrong and we are right.